everyone, this is Mr. Slimer here, and we're going to continue reading Even Monsters Can Love, Chapter 3. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Grabbing my backpack full of my work from next month, I walked down the hall of the main doors, a scalp plastered on my face. As I walked past my history class, looking in the window, I saw Trish smiling her smugly way, as she thought she had won. "Oh, you are dead wrong, you son of a bitch." A very gruesome thought came into my mind, and a smile crept on its way on my lips, as I thought the perfect way to come back. I turned my head and walked from the class and continued walking down the hall. The sound of a band practicing in the gym ringing loud. It's clear they are practicing for tonight's concert. They sound, not the best. I winced as the kid blew a heart in one of the shallowed instruments, causing it a loud squeaking noise that shut everyone else up. I sighed loudly and left the school, with the heavy doors closing behind me with a loud thunk. An icy wind hit me right in the face as tears welled in my eyes, and a shiver went down me. Just, it had to be October. A month of full cold, which is normally the coldest. I zipped up my zipper more than as the level caused me to, leaves crunch under my shoes as I walked home. I live around 12 blocks from the school, which I didn't help in either way. Like this, cursing under my breath, I almost bumped into someone not paying attention. "Oh, sorry, sir." He didn't turn around. He just looked away from me the entire time. His white hoodie that had his hood up, shadowing, hiding his face, which only made it less helpful. The sun was already setting, but the wind blasted in my face. I could only see that he had long black hair and uncared for the hair, with his hand tucked underneath his pockets. Black jeans also. I couldn't help but stare at the strange man. He turned the corner. Unaware to me, he had a smile wider than I was out of sight. Yeah, that guy was weird. Yeah, that has to get the fuck out of here written all over it, I muttered, starting running. The house of my neighborhood flashed past as I ran, my breath continuing out heavily as I ran 10 blocks without even stopping for a break for slowing down. Reaching 2 blocks mark to my house, I stopped, leaning against the pole, trying to catch my breath. The streetlights lit up on my panting figure as the other along the street lit up too. The sun already had set. I was now alone outside. Bullies were one thing to me. They were just people about darkness, or it was other things. I and my family had things for horror movies. I smiled slowly grew as I remembered my first time watching my first horror movie with my dad. It was a movie. It was not an awesome horror movie, but I was only 4 years old at the time. I never saw the clowns the same way. I froze it. I heard something crackling behind me. I turned my head to see nothing but darkness. Always the worst sign. Catching my breath, I am madly my legs to pump forward as my foot hit the pavement hard. My breath continued out in pants as I reached my house. Grabbing the key out of my pocket and opening the door, I slammed it shut faster than I thought. Possibly locking it. No fucking way I was being a monster bait tonight. I looked around at the dim lit house. I turned to the living room lights on. "Mom, you home?" I yelled out of my feet and ran upstairs. "Nope." Going to the kitchen to see some money on the counter. It was 6 packs of pizza subs, a blue note on the counter package. I walked over and picked up the delicate subs and picked up the note. Dear Eva, I have to go on a business trip for 2 days and left you some money and food until then. Be careful and be good at school. Love, Mom. I rolled my green eyes. I set the note back down and grabbed a knife from the knife block, and once at the corner, cutting the stick package open into one, I grabbed one of them, sticked it into the microwave, pushed in a minute and 30 seconds, opened the freezer and put the rest inside the subs in. Knock, knock, knock. My hands freeze as my gaze turned to the door. The knocking started again. I quickly ran up to my room and grabbed my baseball bat. I didn't freaking know who could be at my door. Looking through the eye hole, I see police cars flashing. The policeman standing in front of my door. This can't be good.